Hey guys, welcome to my Grover for the day. Today is Tuesday and I will be teaching you how to make homemade ice cream. So let's get into it. The next step is to just get all of your equipment and ingredients out and ready to cook, or freeze in this case. So you're gonna need 2 Ziploc bags, one smaller like sandwich sized bag, and 1 gallon sized bag. You're gonna need a bowl. You're gonna need measuring spoons for 1.5 teaspoons and 1 tablespoon. Then you're gonna need a measuring cup up to about 1 cup, and then fill that with either half and half or heavy whipping cream. I'm using heavy whipping cream because that, in my opinion, makes it taste the best. You're gonna need sugar. I'm using monk fruit sweetener because that's all that we have at my house right now. It's the same thing as sugar. You can just use regular sugar. And then vanilla extract, that will give the ice cream its flavor. And then salt to help it freeze a lot faster. So that's all that you need in order to make this. So let's get into how to cook it. For step 1 of making your ice cream, you're gonna take your sandwich bag and you are going to put it inside of your bowl like this and kind of spread it out a little bit so it's easy to pour your 1 cup of half and half into the bag, keeping it in the bowl so it doesn't spill everywhere. And then once you have your half and half poured into your bag, you can kind of pull the sides of the bag up a little bit so that it's nice and it's just sitting in there perfectly ready to add your other ingredients. So that's step 1. Step 2 of making homemade ice cream is to take your pure vanilla extract, or just vanilla extract, doesn't have to be pure, and you're going to take 1.5 teaspoons. So I just have a measurement that goes right up to 1.5. You might have to use different spoons that say like 1 teaspoon and a half teaspoon, and just use both of those. Makes a little more dishes for you to clean, but if that's all you have, that's all you have. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pour out that vanilla extract, measure it out, and then you're just gonna pour that into the bag where you have the half and half or heavy whipping cream. And then you're gonna see it, it's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna let you see it for yourself, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it just kind of spreads out and makes this really cool design kind of on top. So that is step 2, is to add the vanilla extract into your ice cream mixture. Step 3 is you're going to take a tablespoon, a measuring spoon that equals a tablespoon. You're gonna take 1 scoop of your sugar, or in my case, sweetener. You're gonna take 1 scoop, and then you are going to add that into your mixture so that now you have the vanilla, the heavy whipping cream, and the sugar. And that's all that you're gonna put into your ice cream, into the small bag. You can add some fruits if you wanted, like I've added raspberries in the past, strawberries, or you can put chocolate syrup if you like chocolate ice cream, or you can just keep it. I'm just making plain vanilla. So you can just make vanilla, and then what you're gonna do next is you're gonna take a spoon, and you're gonna go and you're gonna keep your bag in your bowl, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna stir it until it's like a nice brown color, like really light brown. And I'll show you what that looks like once I'm done mixing here. So this is what your ice cream should look like. It's just that nice brown color right in there. One last step for your ice cream is to seal the bag. So this is where you might need a little bit of help of a parent so that you don't make a huge mess. You're gonna take it, you're gonna close it most of the way, squeeze all the air out, and then lock it in. And it should look like this. So it should just be a bag full of a little bit of liquid, and then no air should be in here. It should be nice and tight and sealed with all of your future ice cream. Now it's just a liquid. So I mean, you can eat this, it won't be very good, but you can eat this, but you then you'd miss out on all the fun of making into ice cream. So now that we're done making the actual ice cream itself, now we've got to make how to freeze it. So you can just put it in the freezer, but that will A, take a really, really long time to freeze all the way through, and B, it's just not as fun as the way that I'm gonna show you. So the way that I do it is I take a gallon-sized bag and a bunch of ice. And so you're just gonna take that ice and you're just gonna put about 3 handfuls down at the bottom to start. Let me just do that really quick. Whoa. So you can take 3 handfuls, like I said, put it in the bottom, and then you're gonna take your salt. This is a little weird, but the salt actually helps it, for some reason, it helps it freeze the ice cream faster. And so you're gonna take your salt and you're just gonna put a little bit over your ice. And then you're gonna take your bag with your future ice cream in it and you're gonna put that in. And then after you put that into your bigger bag, it should look something like this. Then you're gonna put more ice and more salt over the top of it. Again, but this time you're gonna put 3 or 4 handfuls because you really want that ice cream to be totally surrounded by the ice so that it freezes fast. And again, you're gonna add salt to this so that it freezes faster. You're gonna add your salt. And so your final product should look something like this. Just a big bag of ice where you can see your ice cream. And then you're just gonna, again, seal all the air out by closing it almost all the way full, squeezing the air out, and then locking it in. And what you're gonna do is for the next hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, when you do this with your family, is you're just gonna pass it around in a bag, stir it all around and keep it moving so that all of the liquid gets frozen. So, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna shake my bag for about an hour and a half, and then I'll come back to you to show you my final results. I'll see you in a little bit, and I hope that this goes well for you guys too. Just a little warning that I'm gonna put in here is that your bag is gonna, if the ice is gonna melt, obviously. It's not freezing out here, it's not winter, and so your ice is gonna melt a little bit, so just be aware that it's gonna leak out of the bag a little bit. It might make a little bit of a mess, but then you just take a towel and you wipe it up. Yep, mine is about halfway done right now, and you can start pressing on the bag and feeling that it's starting to harden a little bit. So that means that it's about halfway done. And keep moving it around so that it evenly does it. Keep going, your hands are gonna get cold, so you might have to have multiple people doing this. My hands are getting really, really cold. So just keep going, keep going. So, gotta be honest, my hands got really tired and cold when I was moving them around. I did it for about 30 to 45 minutes. And so I ended up putting it in a pan. This also works as long as you're moving it around a little bit. But once it's done, you're gonna take it and you're gonna squeeze your ice cream like a toothpaste tube out of the bag and into a bowl. And it should look something like this. Just look like regular ice cream. Then you can just take a spoon, maybe get some chocolate sauce or toppings, take your spoon and enjoy. Okay, so I'm gonna go and eat my ice cream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a fantastic experience making your own ice cream. And I'll see you again tomorrow for another Grover with me. Have a great day, you guys.